So you want to play with friends on FC24. There is a lot of different game modes from Ultimate Team to just normal actual FIFA. So the way that you could do this on Ultimate Team, I'm going to be showing you all of them, is by simply going into play, going into either co-op lobbies is to play with them. So for instance, if you wanted to do a dual squad battles, a dual online rivals, or a dual squad battles or friendlies, you then go from here. As you go into the co-op lobbies, you pick your teammate and you go on your friends list and you find who you want. You invite them and you can start your mode up from there. If you want to play against them, you go into friendlies and then you can go play a friend. Again, it will open up your friends list, you play them, and there you go. That is the two ways that you can do it on Ultimate Team. There is only them ones. You've got squad battles, rivals, and friendlies in co-op, or you can go in friendlies against them, a player friend in any game mode as well. So it can be headers and volleys, classic friendlies, or even just one of the silly modes like Mystery Ball. You can do any of them. And that is the Ultimate Team side of it. If you back out, you could normally go into seasons. That is normally a great start for people. I believe you've got co-op seasons as well. But say if we go into seasons here, you can go into co-op seasons from here as well. You can continue a session or make a new session. And I believe you can't play them in... I don't think you can play them in seasons, just because it is an online ranking. Yeah, so you got to search. You can add a guest if you wanted somebody in on your Xbox, that is. If then any other ones, you can go to co-op seasons from here. Again, it's just the exact same, so you could go back to normal seasons. Unfortunately, you can't do anything leagues basis, which I think is absolutely silly that you can't. If you wanted to go into pro clubs, I think that one is a pretty self-explanatory one. You have to be in a club with them anyway. So for instance, I'm with two of my friends on it. We can go into clubs. Once you're in here, play league match, and you can go and do it. Once you're in this menu, everybody jumps in. That is kind of just a generic one where you could play it. I feel like everybody knows that. You can do drop-in matches as well, just as an extra, if your friends are not on, say. I don't think there is any other way, to be honest. Tournaments, I believe, are just normal. When it comes to this, you can't actually do a tournament based unless they are local to your device. So it means they're basically in the room with you. And then finally, you have online friendlies. So this is basically your seasons. You could do a new friendly season and do it that way. So you can actually have something, but unfortunately, you do need to actually have the friends in there. So for instance, if I don't know if you need to, there you go. So you can invite, you can do current session. So it isn't necessarily anything cut related. You technically have a little bonus with each other. You can change the game mode into 20 minutes or 2 minutes. You can have the controls, whatever, game speed, full, whatever you want. And then also you could pick a squad type. But other than that, that is the only ways at the moment you can play with friends. I don't think, could you go on Volta? I know I've not necessarily made a Volta account. I believe you should be able to, but I actually haven't made an account. I don't want to learn about Volta. But in terms of that, I think you might be able to, or unless it's cross-play or something. But in terms of that, you can kind of go into something like that, and now I'm stuck here. But they're the only ways.